Hello and welcome to my review of eggs. We're going to be looking at Great Value brand large white eggs. This is just your standard 12 eggs in a pack of a dozen. We also have a egg cooking skillet. I've pre-buttered it for the purposes of this video. I highly recommend you go out and get yourself one of these. It has a toy skillet handle. I don't know how this was attached, melted onto it, acting as the handle. So yeah, I highly recommend these. You can find them at basically nowhere. This is a fake product almost. Just barely real because you can see it before your eyes. And along with that, we have a fork for when we sample our egg, a plate, and a spatula. I've been told these have another name that I forgot already, so we'll just call it a spatula. Anyway, let's get this started. Oh yeah, so these look pretty good. You can see we've used this carton a bit. No big deal. They should have all been the same when they came out. Here's our egg. Looks very nice. Very round. Not a sphere. You don't want any spherical eggs. If your eggs are perfect spheres and they have an equal distance in all directions from the center, you're going to want to take them back to the store. So anyway, let's see our cracking properties of this egg. It might be a little bit difficult. I'm not very good at cracking eggs with one hand, but we'll see. All right, we've got a little crack. I need to hit it a little bit more. There we go. Oh, I squirt some out. That's all right. We can clean that up later. I just really don't want to get any shell in. We got a little shell. That's no big deal. You can pull the shell out if you want. It's actually harmless to eat, just a little crunchy, that's all. And anyway, yeah. I think I'm really liking the look of this egg so far. It's got that white stuff. I never knew what that is. Sometimes I take it out, sometimes I don't. Just depends on the mood, you know. I'll try to get that piece of shell out of there. By the way, it's worth mentioning that I originally had intended to do this video yesterday, but given the serious topic we're discussing and eggs and realizing that it was April 1st, I didn't want anyone to misinterpret this video as some kind of a joke, because this is only a very, very serious topic, and I did not want anyone getting the wrong impression. So now we're going to turn on the burner. This is a gas stove. There we go. You're going to want to be careful. That's a fire hazard. All right, now we're going to see how this egg cooks. We're going to be doing the fried variant of the cooking of an egg. It's a very simple variant. It's going to take it a moment. Oh, we can already see some of our white is starting to cook. You see the name actually comes from when it cooks, because as you can clearly see, it's a clear liquid with a slight yellow tint when it's raw, but it will turn white as it cooks. So that's where the name comes from. This is called the yolk. It's called the yolk because, and we're starting to get our butter's melted. We're starting to see a little bit of a bubbling action. Let's take our spatula and see if we can't get that egg in the center a little bit more, or our yolk, excuse me. If we just kind of push it up there, wait for a bit to cook into place, and we should be good. All right, that's gonna do it for me. I think that's good enough. All right, we're getting some good sizzling going. Might want to turn that heat down a bit. That's getting a lot of heat. You don't want to overcook the egg. I'm turning it up. That's down. We want a nice, even cook on that egg. Want to move these back. Don't want to cook them inside. We might save that for another review. All right. So far, this is cooking pretty nicely. We just gotta make sure it's not sticking anywhere. Oh my God, it's sticking. Just shake it, shake it. Okay, I think it's breaking loose. All right, we got her loose, so we're good. We're golden. All right, she's not ruined yet. Let's try using the fork to help us get this flipped over, actually. It's a little bit smaller. Oh yeah, perfect. Well, actually it's not perfect, it's ruined basically, but I can't justify starting this over, so we're just gonna live with it. I also think most of our lubricant is gone, but These are small details that you can ignore. Alright, so I really like the way this is cooked so far. You can see the yolk just barely came through this side. Got slight browning. This is really good. This is what you want to see when you're cooking your egg. If your egg does this, you know it's a good egg, not one of those fake eggs. Be sure you avoid penguin eggs. It's highly illegal, most likely, to eat them. I'm not sure, but I would highly not recommend it. We're gonna sterilize our fork with the heat real quick, because I'm gonna have to put this in my mouth. Alright, so this is going good. Okay, let's see. I think our egg is done. Kind of look at it. Yep. Alright. And that's our egg cooked. Turn off the burner. Alright, so we went with a pretty soft yolk. Oh my god, I just spit it all over my phone screen. Well. Alright, we're rolling with the punches. Okay, so I think we went with the soft yolk here. I personally prefer a more well done yolk, but I wanted to discuss how I think majority of people probably prefer their eggs. That's looking real good. This is a very runny yolk. Some people are scared that this is going to hurt you. It's probably not. I wouldn't worry about it. We're not adding any salt to this egg. That's a DLC you have to buy separately. So we're just going to eat this plain. Alright. Let's flip the camera around. Alright, now that's a pretty good egg. You know? I've got to say, I'm really impressed with this egg. It's got that eggy texture that you look for in eggs that you can't find anywhere else except in the eggs of other animals. I guess I should just specify this is in fact a chicken's egg. Very easy to find. I think quail eggs would be the second easiest, or maybe duck eggs, not sure. But for what could be seen as the most typical plain egg, I think this is excellent quality, and I would highly recommend this egg to anyone looking to purchase an egg for themselves. So anyway, if you enjoyed this review, I would recommend disliking this video. Don't subscribe, possibly unsubscribe even, and be sure to leave your hate in the comments. I'm some kind of masochist, and I get off to that. So yeah, thanks a lot, and I won't see you in the next one. Just let your heart stop.